You're watching Comcast Cable Channel 27, Hunterdon Central Television. Your school, your station.
Thank you, and now please give a warm welcome for the scholarship and award recipients for the Hunterdon Central class of 2018.
Welcome to the Hunterdon Central Regional High School Senior Awards Night. My name is Suzanne Cooley, and I'm the principal. At this time, I would ask that everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. It is an honor for me to stand before you this evening to recognize the accomplishments of the tremendously talented individuals beside me. Tonight, we will hear some amazing accounts of student dedication, commitment, compassion, and resolve. And there's no doubt we'll leave here tonight more impressed and inspired by these students than we ever imagined possible. You should all be very proud, not only those of you receiving an award, but those of you who have provided the love, support, and guidance that helped get them here. On behalf of myself, our superintendent, Dr. Moore, the Board of Education, and the rest of the Hunterdon Central administration and faculty, I extend congratulations to all of you. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce to you our Master of Ceremonies, Hunterdon Central College and Career Counselor, Mrs. Jennifer Nectarline.
Good evening, students, parents, family members, friends, and our generous scholarship donors from the community. Welcome to our 2018 Senior Awards Night. I'm Jen Nectarline, College and Career Counselor, and it's my honor to present this year's local scholarship recipients, band and orchestra awards, and athletic honors. Tonight we have 120 students sitting on stage who have demonstrated excellence both in and out of the classroom through a variety of extracurricular activities, academic talents, and athletics. Many of them filled out numerous applications for our annual local scholarship program, which is sponsored every year by a growing number of community members. Through applications and essays, they were all considered for merit funds to help offset their college expenses. It is a testament to our students that our community members have answered our requests each year, new scholarships have been added, and tonight we will award over 100 scholarships exceeding $150,000. Many of these donors are seated in the auditorium in preparation for their presentation tonight. Please join me in thanking them, as without you, tonight would not be possible. I would like to thank the counselors who serve the senior class seated behind me, Xue Blake, Marjorie Duffy, Linda Kovacs, and Kevin Maldonado, along with Jean Martinetti, who works in the counseling department and has once again helped me through a full year of planning for this year's local scholarship program and tonight's awards night. Tonight, we will also recognize an outstanding group of all-around athletes whose exceptional talent through their sport, academics, and character have made them recipients of Hunterdon Central's most prestigious athletic honors. I would like to thank our athletic director, Mike Raymond, and Michelle Bracco from the athletic department for their continued support in tonight's program. Congratulations to all of our award recipients. I hope that tonight's program is just another reminder of how important you are to our school community. We are so very proud of all of you. Tonight we will present the awards for the most part in alphabetical order. You may notice some awards we skip over simply because we have not received the recipient name yet, but we will honor those students at a later date. We will begin with our first scholarship, the Atomiser Award, which will be presented by Mark Meisner.
First up, good evening, everyone. Tonight I have the honor of presenting the Atomiser Memorial Scholarship. Adam, along with his brother Eric, aunt and cousin, are here. Both graduated from Hunterdon High. Adam was very talented, just like all of you here, charismatic, really had a keen sense of humor. He was active in the church, the community, had a really bright future ahead of him, just as I see you all do here. But every day you wake up and you make choices. Some of them are quite large, some not so much. And those choices affect yourselves and others in ways that you can never really imagine. Adam made some choices that ended up leading to his friends and family 14 years later still mourning his absence. In other cases, sometimes choices of others can lead to circumstances that can make it tougher to succeed and, frankly, discourage us from reaching our potential. This scholarship is going to an individual who has had to fight some tough battles, but has made the decision to keep a positive attitude, regardless of surrounding negative influences, to keep fighting and pushing forward to their future. I know Adam would be as proud as I am to announce this year's recipient, Miles Lanika.
The next award is the Agnes Marie and Copeland Kell III Scholarship, which is given to a student with outstanding 4-H and FFA member experience who is continuing his or her education in agriculture or agriculture-related field. She is not here this evening, but will accept the award on her behalf for Alyssa Carbo. The next award this evening is a presentation of Army ROTC scholarships, which will be presented by Captain Jim Cameron.
Well, good evening. My name's Captain Jim Cameron. I'm from the Army ROTC program. Army ROTC is a campus-based leadership program that teaches leadership skills and instills professional values in college students to not only be leaders in the Army, but also in the civilian community. To allow students to focus on academics and college activities, the Army awards scholarships that pay full tuition and fees to deserving students that desire to pursue leadership service to the country. These scholarships are awarded on a competitive basis, and students are evaluated on their scholastic, athletic, and leadership accomplishments. The process involves essays, interviews, and the completion of a physical fitness test. The individuals have met the challenge and will be starting college and Army ROTC in the fall. In addition to the leadership skills that they will learn, they will have the confidence and the self-discipline that comes with having earned a commission as a second lieutenant in the United States Army. The recipient of an Army ROTC 3-year scholarship to the University of Scranton with a value of $217,000 is Caitlin Maurer. I have this also. Caitlin, she's way here. I got one more I'll call up. The recipient of an Army ROTC 3-year scholarship to Rutgers University with a value of $72,000 is Matthew Gambrill. Thank you.
The next award is the Bernice M. Upton Scholarship, which is given to college-bound seniors who show an interest in equestrian, equine studies, or animal studies, or have volunteered their time at nonprofit organizations caring for abandoned animals or working with animals in educational programs, all in honor of Bernice Upton's values. This year's recipients are Delaney Adams and Caitlin Maurer. The next award is the Books for the College Bound Scholarship, which is given to a senior for their appreciation or service to a Hunterdon County library. This scholarship is intended to defray the cost of a recipient's textbooks in college. On behalf of the Hunterdon County Library System, this year's recipients are Zachary Warner and Alexa Xue Blake. The next award is the Charles Foster Whedon III Memorial Scholarship, which is given to a student who plans to pursue education in the area of agriculture, environmental science, or related field. On behalf of the Amwell Valley Trail Association, this year's recipient is Morgan Krupa. The next award is the Chelsea and Susan Micariff Scholarship, which will be presented by Stan Micariff.
I'm actually going to be presenting the award. My name is Mary Bernard, but this is Stan Micariff. We're here tonight on behalf of the Chelsea and Susan Micariff Foundation. This award was created to carry on Chelsea and Susan's commitment to helping others in the community and also to keeping their spirit alive. Chelsea and her mother Susan were very active members of our community. Chelsea graduated from the Delaware Township School and was excited to be a part of Hunterdon Central. In her sophomore year, she was in a fatal car accident with her mother. She was an athlete and a scholar. She was a member of Central's soccer, basketball, and lacrosse teams, and she earned her second-degree black belt in the martial arts. Chelsea was always willing to lend a helping hand and was a great friend to many. She helped children with disabilities to play basketball and soccer, two of her most favorite sports. Tonight, we're here to recognize two outstanding students that exemplify the qualities that represent Chelsea and Susan, namely the love of arts, the love of life, and the willingness to help others. We had several noteworthy people that submitted essays. We chose two of them. Each recipient will receive $1,000, and we're proud to present these awards to Kiara Connolly, and the second goes to Kimberly Lawless.
The next award is the Coach Todd Memorial Scholarship, which is given in loving memory of Coach Warren Todd. Coach Todd was a volunteer and assistant coach for the Hunterdon Central cross country and track and field teams. This scholarship is for a senior of the Hunterdon Central cross country or track and field team with a B average or above who is pursuing 2- or 4-year college. On behalf of the Hunterdon Central Track and Field Booster Club, this year's recipients are Samantha Riley, Hannah Batchelder, Paniotis Kasoulis, and Justin Thomas. The next award is the Cynthia Saluki Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented by members of the Saluki family.
Come on over here. Hello, everyone. My name is Brian Saluki, the son of Cynthia Saluki. My sister Kathy, Debbie over here, son-in-law Shane, and various grandkids. The Cynthia Saluki Memorial Scholarship was established to honor Cynthia Saluki, a devoted volunteer and advocate for the children of Delaware Township and Hunterdon Central communities. The recipients of this scholarship are Delaware Township residents who have demonstrated their strong commitment to community service. We are pleased to present this year's scholarship to Garrett Knapp and Isabella Carrega, whose spirit of service and long list of extracurricular accomplishments truly exemplify the spirit and energy Cynthia was known for. Thank you.
The next award is the Daniel Snell Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented by Nancy Willen.
Hello, my name is Nancy Willen, and my nephew, Daniel Snell, tragically lost his life to an accidental overdose on September 22nd, 2016. Dan was only 27 years old and had been clean from heroin for 3 years. You see, Daniel believed in recovery and very much wanted to live a normal life again. And he had so much to live for because he was an incredible person with a contagious personality. Dan had a great sense of humor and was a very loving person. I personally saw him forgive people who cruelly judged him because of his addiction. Even as Daniel struggled with self-esteem issues, depression, and addiction for many painful years, every time Dan fell down, he got right back up with strength and courage. Dan had aspirations to one day work with computers again, something he had skills and passion for. Daniel is sorely missed by everyone who knew him and loved him. Dan's family's message is simple. If you know someone battling addiction, be there for them. Addiction is a powerful disease, and people struggling from substance use disorder deserve compassion and treatment without the stigma they so often face. In honor of Daniel's memory, his family has started an annual Run for Recovery 5K in Flemington, New Jersey. This year, the run will take place on the 2-year anniversary of Daniel's death, September 22nd. Proceeds from the run go to this scholarship for nearby high school graduates who have dealt with addiction or know someone who has and can articulate how it has affected them. Please visit our website at www.danthemanrun.com for more information. We hope to see you at this year's run. The recipient of this award, this scholarship, is Megan Peak.
The next award is the Delta Kappa Gamma Women Educator Society International Rotc Chapter Award, which is given to a female college-bound senior who intends to become a teacher enrolling in a teacher education program at a 2- or 4-year institution. On behalf of the Delta Kappa Gamma Women Educator Society, this year's recipient is Alyssa DiBiasio. The next award is the Doctor is In Scholarship, which is given on behalf of local Hunterdon County physician, Dr. Randy Klein. This scholarship is awarded to a student who demonstrates academic excellence and plans to enter a helping profession. On behalf of Dr. Randy Klein, this year's recipient is Caitlin Bothy. The next award is the Dorothy Good Friend Memorial Scholarship, which is given to a senior planning to major in education with an outstanding record of community service throughout high school in honor of Dorothy. On behalf of the Good Friend family, this year's recipient is Emily Brigham. The next award is the Douglas Neese Boy Scout Scholarship, which will be presented by Timothy Bragg.
Good evening. Gives me great pride to be here with all these young people and to represent Douglas Neese, who really was the embodiment of scouting, being a scout master, Cub Scout master here for 60 years and one of my best friends. We had a hard time this year. There were 8 applicants, and I'm very sorry that we could only give 3. One young man I hear is not here, and that's James Young. Okay. The next one is Christopher Herbin. You're welcome. And certainly last but not least is Skylar Reed. Thank you very much. I'm just glad due to Troop 62 and Troop 194 we're able to give these scholarships. Thank you.
The next award is the East Amwell Township School PTO Scholarship, which is given to a college-bound senior who attended East Amwell Township School. Applicants were to include an essay on their experience as a student at East Amwell Township School, including particular experiences that touched them personally and/or describe a teacher or staff member who had a profound impact on their life. The East Amwell Township School PTO could not send a representative tonight, but they did want me to mention that this student's essay touched the hearts of many staff at East Amwell Township School, and that is John Bedard. The next award is the Extraordinary Kids Scholarship Foundation Incorporated, which will be presented by Catherine Lunga.
Good evening. My name is Catherine Lunga, and I'm president and founder of Extraordinary Kids Scholarship Foundation. Eds Kids is a 501c3 New Jersey nonprofit organization that I started back in 2013 after the sudden passing of my beautiful brother, Edward. Edward happens to also be my father's name, who passed away back in 2006. I thought at that time, after losing my brother, how can these two extraordinary men be gone? And as you now can see, the name Extraordinary was born. I knew I had to do something important with that name that would allow my family to focus on positivity during such a sad time in our lives. Each year, a New Jersey high school is chosen by our foundation, and a graduating senior or seniors are awarded college scholarships to begin their college career on the right path. The student must be attending a 2- or 4-year college in the fall and must have performed an act of kindness or service that changed someone's life. This year, the awards are even more poignant. I'm going to have you read it. Right there. Sorry.
This year's awards are even more poignant, as my mom, who was also the board of directors of Eds Kids, passed away at 88 years old in March. She so loved reviewing all of the applications each year and being part of choosing the selected winners. It gave her such joy. Their memories live on through these students and their amazing accomplishments. We received over 20 applications from Hunterdon Central, and on behalf of Catherine, they were amazing young men and women. Before we announce the winners, we want to remind students of something that her father always told the kids: "You've got the world by the tail, kid." The winners of this year's Eds Kids scholarships are
Samantha Almeida, Miller. And Caroline Wallendahl.
The next award is the Flemington Elks Lodge Scholarship, which is given to a strong academic student who has a demonstrated record of academic achievement and community service. On behalf of the Flemington Elks Lodge, this year's recipient is Joshua Bordwick. The next award is the Flemington Lions Club Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented by Rick Kuhl.
The Flemington Lions Club is a service organization. We're very big on community service, and community service weighs heavily in our scholarship recipients' selection. We encourage all graduating seniors to consider getting involved in community service sometime in the future. This year, we've increased our number of awards to 3, and it's in memory of Thomas Shore and Robert Houck. First recipient, the service included volunteering at Hunterdon Medical Center and the Hunterdon Care Center, and educator with Teen Prevention Education Program. That's Jin Lin Chen. Second recipient worked with a group of church volunteers to renovate a home of a family in need that was in shambles, and also was on the committee and co-captain of Relay for Life. That's Alyssa Hill. Third recipient, service included working with students with special needs and also volunteer at the Hunterdon Medical Center. That's Alexis Oyiterin.
The next award is the Flemington Moose Lodge 1829 Scholarship, which will be presented by Frank and Claire Pish.
Good evening. First, I'd like to congratulate all the students assembled here for their hard work and dedication. The Moose Fraternity is an international organization of men and women dedicated to caring for young and old, bringing communities closer together, and celebrating life. With a combined membership of over 1 million members in the Loyal Order of Moose and Women of the Moose, our presence is felt in over 1,500 communities across all 50 states, 4 Canadian provinces, plus Great Britain and Bermuda. Moose International supports the operation of a facility for children and teens in need at our Moose Heart Child City and School, a 1,000-acre campus located 40 miles west of Chicago. They also provide care for our senior members at Moose Haven, a 70-acre retirement community near Jacksonville, Florida. The Flemington Lodge, number 1829, is pleased to be able to offer 2 scholarships to deserving Hunterdon Central students, one for $1,000 and another for $500. Our officers reviewed the applications submitted, and selections were made based on academic achievement, work ethic, and financial need, with the only other criteria being the applicant have a family member who is an active member of the Loyal Order of Moose. On behalf of the Flemington Lodge, I am pleased to announce that the recipient of the 2018 Flemington Moose 1829 Scholarship in the amount of $500 is Alexis Maurer. Congratulations, Alexis. I am also pleased to announce the recipient of the 2018 Flemington Moose 18-299 Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, Brooke Levati. Congratulations, Brooke. Congratulations. The Flemington Moose is proud to be able to contribute to the education of these two students and hopes these scholarships help them to reach their personal goals. Thank you.
The next award is the Flemington Presbyterian Church Van Doren Education Award. This is given to a member of the Flemington Presbyterian Church who will continue their education beyond high school and it most exemplifies life by the teachings of the church. On behalf of the church, this year's recipient is Joshua Neustadt. The next award is the Flemington Raritan Education Association K-Rotc Scholarship, which is given to a graduate of any Flemington Raritan school who plans to further his or her education. Preference is given to candidates who plan to enter the field of education. On behalf of the FREA, this year's recipient is Nicole Werner. The next award is the Flemington Rotary Club Scholarship, which will be presented by Ken Skoronek and Chris Kamnitsis.
Good evening. My name is Ken Skoronek, and I'm here with Chris Kamnitsis, representing the Rotary Club of Flemington, which this evening is awarding 4 scholarships, each in the sum of $1,500. As you may know, Rotary is a service organization with clubs throughout New Jersey, as well as the rest of the United States and about every country in the world. Each club endeavors to contribute to and benefit the community in whatever manner it deems appropriate. However, Rotary is not limited to, well, I should put it this way, its efforts are not limited to each community. Under the auspices of Rotary International, Rotary also seeks to address global issues. I guess the most familiar one might be Polio Plus, which is Rotary's effort to eliminate polio from the face of the earth. Now, since Rotary is an organization that's a service organization, in addition to criteria such as academics, how an application presents his or her interest in an essay, the Scholarship Committee also considers an applicant's community service, which can take many forms, which I will not bore you with since we were told we're supposed to be short and sweet tonight. So therefore, I would ask Chris Kamnitsis to please announce this year's winners.
Thank you. Thank you, Ken. All right. Every summer, this student travels with her church to assist impoverished members of the community, specifically those with disabilities and who need handicapped accessible homes. As captain of the cross-country and track team, she shares her passion for running through serving as a trainer for Hunterdon County Track and Field Special Olympics. This student is a servant leader who will pursue a career as a speech pathologist with the intention of helping those with disabilities. I'm proud to present this scholarship to Kayla Whitlock. Congratulations. Okay. The next students spent over 100 hours each year volunteering at the Hunterdon Medical Center, where she delivered flowers to patients and assisted visitors. She is committed to educating others as a Sunday school teacher at her church and a member of the Teen Prevention and Education Program, which helps students with healthy decision-making. She's a member of the field hockey team, Girl Scouts Connect Club, and serves as the president of the Doctors of Tomorrow Club. With career aspirations in the medical field, the student is committed to the service of others, and I'm proud to present this scholarship to Katarina Stefanik. Very nice. Congratulations. Every major holiday, this student can be found assisting local food pantries through delivering and serving those who are less fortunate. As a president of his youth group, he has worked with numerous other local charities to help serve the community. He is a member of 4 honor societies, has served as co-president of the French Honor Society, where he led the organization's first fundraiser. As a co-captain of the cross-country team, he mentored younger runners and assisted them in achieving personal records. With an intended major of mechanical engineering, this student seeks to use his career to improve the lives of others. I'm proud to present this scholarship to Panagiotis Kasoulis. Very good. Excellent. Takes a fellow Greek to pronounce your name right? Believe me, mine always got beat up. In the last scholarship for 8 years, this student has been a member of Hunterdon Outreach Programs, which is an organization dedicated to helping the special needs community participate in athletic events with one-on-one volunteers in a supportive environment. In the position of super leader, he runs sessions, pairs athletes, and oversees events at Hunterdon Outreach. This student is a member of 3 honor societies, student council, and the academic team. He also shows a commitment to serving others through tutoring and as a member of the Connect Club, where he eats lunch and attends events with special needs students. I'm proud to present this scholarship to Daniel De La Fave. Excellent. Thank you very much.
The next award is the Flemington Women's Club Scholarship, which is given to a student who has demonstrated a strong academic record, strong overall character, and strength in outside of classroom experiences. On behalf of the Women's Club, this year's recipient is Tyla Tomaszewski. The next award is the Francis A. Damar PTO Stephen A. Mazak Scholarship, which will be presented by Tara and Stephen Mazak.
Good evening. My name is Tara Mazak, and this is my husband, Stephen Mazak, and we are here on behalf of the Francis Damar PTO. Each year, the parent-teacher organization of Francis Damar Elementary organizes a collection during their initial membership drive to support a scholarship fund for graduating seniors at Hunterdon Central. The scholarship is supported with several other fundraisers throughout the year, and this year we are pleased to be able to award $2,800 split between 2 students tonight. 6 years ago, our scholarship was officially renamed the Stephen Austin Mazak Francis Damar PTO Scholarship after our son, Stephen. Stephen was a second-grade student at Damar who lost his courageous battle after being diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor in 2011. The impact he left among the students and teachers at Damar was a lasting impression, and whenever you visit Damar, you will always see something to remind you of Stephen, whether in our school garden, in our foyer as you enter the school, or throughout the conversations with teachers that knew him and touched him. He would have celebrated his 15th birthday at the end of this month and began his transition into 10th grade. We can't think of a better way to remember Stephen and his time at Damar than with a scholarship that will carry his name for years to come, and we are blessed that the PTO chose to honor him this way. Tonight, we award 2 students that wrote essays that described how they were touched by their experiences at Damar. We are very pleased to announce our 2 winners of $1,400 each, Emily Galloway and Miles Lanica. We wish them the very best of luck and continued success. We hope that their elementary school years will remain in their memories as a special time that laid the foundation for the success they have today. Congratulations from the entire Damar community.
The next award is the Francis R. Richardson Scholarship, which will be presented by Frank Richardson.
Thank you. History is the study and evaluation of past events and how they affect the present and future. This award is given in memory of my dad, Francis R. Richardson, a World War II U.S. Army veteran who began his 30-year teaching career at Hunterdon Central in 1961 upon earning a master's degree in history at New Mexico State University. It was his philosophy that the study of history is the search for truth through accurate research and discovery using primary sources. He often quoted the George Santa Anna aphorism, "Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it." Consistent with this spirit, this award recognizes a senior exemplifying exceptional quality of scholarly work and commitment to research, accuracy, and balance in evaluating the effects of historical events on society. This year's award is presented to Cassidy Conklin.
The next award is the Garden Club of Hunterdon Hills Scholarship, which is given to a student who plans to major in the area of agriculture, environmental science, or related field. On behalf of the Garden Club of Hunterdon Hills, this year's recipient is Ryan Walsh. The next award is the Gary Morrison Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented by Sandy Morrison.
Hello. We cannot know what is planned for us. My brother, Gary Morrison, lost his life far too soon. I will miss his kindness, his support, and his wicked sense of humor. My brother was a longtime resident of Flemington and a dedicated conservationist with the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection. Besides devoting his career to protecting the environment, he was an avid nature lover and an environmental advocate who believed in giving a voice to those who do not have one. In this spirit, I would like to present Ryan Walsh with the first Gary Morrison Memorial Scholarship. Best of luck. Thank you.
The next award is the George Daly Memorial Scholarship, Shine Like George, which will be presented by Dave, Nan, and Jenny Daly.
Hi, my name is Genevieve, and I'm here with my parents, Dave and Nan Daly. We're here tonight to celebrate the life of someone we love very much and to congratulate a select group of Central students who have earned both recognition and financial support for the rest of their education. My brother George was a 2013 Central graduate who was an incredible student, athlete, and friend to so many. He was a sophomore at the University of Pittsburgh with a major in molecular biology and minors in chemistry and physics. In February of 2015, we lost George to suicide during his sophomore year at Pitt. He was brilliant, extraordinarily talented, and had a huge group of family and friends who would have done anything to help him. He hid his depression from everyone who loved him and would have done anything to help him. His death was a shock to anyone who had spent time with him and knew just how bright of light he was to everyone around him. We share this with you all tonight because we have a message to impart. All we can ask now is that if you ever feel this way, please talk to someone. I promise that you're worth the time and the effort, and you're not alone in how you feel. It's an incredibly hard topic to discuss, but if we as a group can save even one life this way, it'll be worth it. Please don't let the stigma surrounding mental health stop you, because you mean the world to someone, and you're worth listening to. Tonight, we're presenting the Shine Like George Memorial Scholarships. These are 5 merit-based $1,000 awards based on what George loved at Central: basketball, baseball, and science. We were looking for students who shine like George did, and we had some incredible applicant essays. Congratulations to our 5 winners, and thank you to everyone who applied. Our first student is a varsity basketball player who will attend the University of Pittsburgh in the fall to study biology with a pre-med goal, Sarah Colodi. Our second student is a varsity baseball player who will attend Cornell to study physics and engineering, Christopher Tyrek. The next student will attend UNC Wilmington to study conservation biology, Ryan Walsh. Our next student will attend the University of Pittsburgh to study physics, Justin Sherman. And last but not least, our last student will attend Cornell to study biology, Dominic Parente. Thank you all so much.
The next award is the George Henry Liu Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented by Nina Liu and Kristen Liu.
Good evening. Many of the awards tonight are gifted in memory of special people. The seniors gathered here tonight are special because they're being honored with these gifts. We encourage you to use your own individual gifts, your talent, your passion, your expertise to pay it forward, because then you in turn are honoring the memory of someone special.
My father, George Liu, was a beloved physics teacher here at Hunterdon Central. He was proud of the school and he loved his students. Mr. Liu's special gift was that he made a positive impact on everyone he met, and most importantly, everyone knew that he truly cared about them. The purpose of the George Liu Memorial Scholarship is to continue his legacy of being lifelong learners and of making a positive difference in the lives of others and going beyond what is required without expecting thanks or recognition in return.
This scholarship is awarded to Gregory Bristol.
Dr. Chappie had great things to say about you. Good luck.
The next award is the Greater Flemington Soccer Club Harry Slagle Scholarship, which will be presented by Stephen Fecco.
Good evening. On behalf of the Greater Flemington Soccer Club, I'm proud to present two individuals for scholarships. These scholarships are in memory of Harry Slagle, a former coach, referee, volunteer board member who died unexpectedly in 2010 at the age of 52. These two individuals exemplify the spirit and legacy we wish to recognize Harry for. Their commitment to our community, our club, and their team, coupled with their academic achievements, are admirable. Please join me in congratulating Dana Flood and Daniel Delafab.
The next set of awards are the Hunterdon Central Athletic Honors, which include the school's most prestigious athletic honors plus Athletic Booster Club local scholarships. To begin the presentation is Athletic Director Mike Raymond.
Good evening, everyone. The athletic department is proud to present its athletic awards in three groups: our Scholar and Distinguished Athlete Awards, our Main Booster Club Scholarship Awards, and our athletic department major awards. Assisting me in presenting these awards is our principal, Suzanne Cooley. First, for our Scholar and Distinguished Athlete Awards, the NJSIA Scholar Athlete recipient for Hunterdon Central is Kailash Raman. The Hunterdon Central Scholar Athlete recipients are Justin Cornetta, and Sarah Shaw. The Skyland Conference Scholar Athletes recipients for Hunterdon Central are Alex Molto, and Molly Chakraborty. The Hunterdon Warren Scholar Athlete recipients for Hunterdon Central are Aaron Baxter, and Samantha Riley. The next award is the U.S. Marine Distinguished Athlete Award for displaying courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership as a high school athlete. This award will be presented by Staff Sergeant Whitlock.
Thank you. And, one of the requirements to actually receiving a reward from the Marine Corps is to have the same qualities that Marines possess. That when you're on the field and off the field, you have the same Marine Corps ethos as honor, courage, and commitment, not only to your teammates, to your school, your community, but also to the opposing team as well. So for these awards, I have a male and also a female recipient. So for the female recipient, I have Colleen Barrett. And then for the male recipient, Joshua Bordwick.
This next group will be receiving our Maine Booster Club Scholarship Awards. The first award is the Gail McNally Scholarship. This scholarship is given in loving memory of Gail McNally. Gail McNally was a 1965 graduate of Hunterdon Central High School. She was an avid fan of all Central sports and joined the Maine Booster Club as a way of supporting Central's great athletic traditions. This scholarship is given to college-bound varsity athletes who have performed above average academically and have shown true dedication while participating on a varsity team at HCRHS. The first recipient is Brittany Bill. The next recipient is Josh Bordwick. Next is Justin Cornetta. Justin DeMartin. Tulsi Dooley. Ashley Mitro. Alex Molto. Brooke Reedy. And Samantha Riley. The next award is the Jim Chief Marriott Scholarship. Jim Chief Marriott was a dedicated staff member for over 30 years at Hunterdon Central. He was a team manager for many of the sport teams and an enthusiastic Hunterdon Central fan. The Hunterdon Central Maine Booster Club is proud to offer a monetary scholarship to a Hunterdon Central student in the memory of Jim Chief Marriott. The applicant should exemplify Hunterdon Central team spirit and sportsmanship. This year's recipient is Natalie Fella. The next award is the Bob Wonder Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in loving memory of Bob Wonder, an avid fan and supporter of Hunterdon Central High School sports. He was very proud to have his children play sports and graduate from Hunterdon Central. He enjoyed watching all the sporting events long after his children graduated. He was dedicated to supporting the school's athletic program. This year, the recipients are Aaron Baxter, and Alexis Oyederon. Now Ms. Cooley will be presenting our major athletic awards.
The Bradshaw Coaches Award is presented to that senior male and female athlete who best demonstrate pride and commitment to Hunterdon Central athletics through their consistent contributions toward the total team effort. The recipients are selected from the individual Bradshaw Sport Award winners. This year's recipients are Christina Mitro, girls basketball. And Jackson Mordecki, football and boys lacrosse. The Sue Stevens Memorial Spirit Award is presented in memory of Susan M. Stevens, a Hunterdon Central health and physical education teacher and field hockey coach. This award goes to a senior male and female athlete who best demonstrate athletic success in at least 2 varsity sports for more than 1 year. In addition, the winner must have participated in extracurricular activities in school and in the community. This year's recipients are Jack Covey, football and boys lacrosse. And Brooke Reedy, field hockey, winter track, track and field. The Lieutenant Dale Haver Memorial Scholar Athlete is presented to that senior male athlete who is considered to be the best varsity male scholar athlete. This year's recipient is Alex Molto, football, boys basketball, boys lacrosse. The Zugner Memorial Scholar Athlete Award is presented to that senior female athlete who is considered to be the best varsity female scholar athlete. This year's recipient is Molly Chakraborty, girls swimming. The Howard S. Stort Memorial Sportsmanship Award is presented to that senior male and female athlete who best typifies the qualities inherent in good sportsmanship as displayed in athletic endeavors at Hunterdon Central. This year's recipients are Sarah Colodi, girls basketball, and Peter Casentino, baseball. The Parker Agency Outstanding Athlete Award is presented to that male and female athlete from any grade level who is considered to be the most outstanding participant in his or her particular sport or sports for the present school year. This year's recipients are Brittany Bill, field hockey and girls lacrosse, and Hunter Graff, wrestling. The Abraham Hedrick Athletic Award is presented to that senior male athlete who is considered to be the best all-around athlete in the class. The winner must have participated in more than one varsity sport for more than 1 year each. This year's recipient is Alex Deegan, boys basketball and baseball. And the Robert C. Schoaf Athletic Award is presented in honor of Robert C. Schoaf, who was the first superintendent of Hunterdon Central Regional High School. This award goes to that senior female athlete who is considered to be the best all-around athlete in the class. The winner must have participated in more than one varsity sport for more than 1 year each. This year's recipient is Brittany Bill, field hockey and girls lacrosse. Thank you.
Thank you to our athletic department for those presentations. The next set of awards are the Hunterdon Central Marching Red Devils Band Parent Association Scholarships, which will be presented by Liza Davis and Eileen Rubino.
Hi, everyone. The Band Parents Association's mission is to serve the Marching Red Devils. Our scholarship is really a service award based on student participation in activities that support the band. To qualify for a service scholarship, a student must be a member of the marching band for 2 years, including their senior year. They must sell ads or boosters for our home competition program and submit an application and essay. The main factor in determining recipients, however, is the service they perform. Students can help with band activities all year, such as baking for events, writing or editing for our MRD yearbook, or helping at new parent orientation. This year, there were about 26 service opportunities. The more service a student performs, the better a chance of earning an award. A parent committee evaluated the applications and student service records. The essays were poignant and passionate and expressed love for the band. More importantly, they spoke of a transformation from shy to outgoing, from scared to courageous, from uncertain to confident. The marching band enables our young adults to become people who will take chances. This year, the Band Parents Association proudly awards the following 17 students. Receiving award of $250 is Casey Lehman, Jenna Sims, and Justin Sherman. Receiving an award of $500 is Sarah Swed, Abigail Cavelli, Tara O'Grady, Sarah Kispert, Leanne Walsh, Amanda Gurko, Julia Clementi, Anthony Gaimo, and Gina Fulper. Receiving an award of $1,000 is David Tovey Jones. Receiving an award of $1,500 is Annalie Tryon and Joseph Pepini. Receiving an award of $2,000 is Joshua Van Patten and Jason Sorg. Please join me in congratulating each on their achievement.
The next set of awards are the Hunterdon Central Orchestra Parent Group Scholarships, which will be presented by Haley Mae Cheney and Ben Witherell.
Good evening. My name is Haley Mae Cheney, and I'm the current president for the Orchestra Parent Group. With me is Ben Witherell, our treasurer. The Orchestra Parent Group is a 501c3 all-volunteer organization that supports all instrumental music students, whether they play a wind, string, or percussion instrument. Much of our effort throughout the year is focused on raising scholarship monies for our seniors by means of selling holiday concert tickets, concession sales at the concerts, and 50-50 raffles. As a result of our fundraising efforts this year, we are thrilled to be able to present a $350 scholarship to each of the following 14 graduating seniors tonight. The recipients were selected entirely by the music teaching staff based on their outstanding efforts and accomplishments in the instrumental music program here at Central. We are very proud of all of them. I'll read off each one of the individual awards, which will also be acknowledged by a plaque in the music building in the hall. Their name will be memorialized on each individual plaque, as well as they will receive from the teachers towards the end of the school a individual plaque. So, Ben? So, for our first award, the Outstanding Instrumental Musician Award, we have two recipients, Joseph Kwan. Also receiving the Outstanding Instrumental Musician Award is Sam Zalouf. The John Philip Sousa Band Award is given to Hannah Goldfarb. The National, I'll wait. The National School Orchestra Award is given to Chad Romanek. The recipient of the Patrick Gilmore Award is Jacob Barrett. The Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award for Orchestra is awarded to Stephen Cheney. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is awarded to Garrett Nappy. The Woody Herman Jazz Award to Nicholas Sutera. The Director's Award is awarded to five recipients: Jenna Sims, also receiving the Director's Award is Jacqueline DiPietro, also Reed Perino for the Director's Award. Abigail Calvelli, also receiving the Director's Award. and Catherine DeLessio for the Director's Award. Finally, the Music Theory Award is given to Matthew Zach. Congratulations to all of our musicians.
The next award is the Hunterdon Central Rutgers Alumni Award, which is presented to an outstanding member of the graduating class who will attend an undergraduate division of Rutgers University this fall. The award is supported by the funding of Hunterdon Central staff who graduated from Rutgers University. Although she is not here this evening, we'll accept the award on her behalf for Erin Corbo. The next award is the Hunterdon Central Community Service Scholarship, which is given. Community service was extremely important to the class of 2013 and is given on behalf of that class and their advisor, Ms. Tracy Zaranansky, former Hunterdon Central teacher. The scholarship gift was the creation of a scholarship based on a senior's participation in community service over his or her high school career. On behalf of Tracy Zaranansky and the class of 2013, this year's recipient is Ryan Walsh. The next award is the Hunterdon Central Education Association Scholarship, which will be presented by Hunterdon Central Business Education teacher Julie Nealon.
I have to say, when I first walked in and they opened up the curtains, it was amazing to see how many students were up here. This is just a small representation of the great students that we have at Central. Every day you hear teachers talk about how great our students are. As I sat in the audience and looked over the scholarships, it brought a pang to my heart to see the names of some of the people, students that I had. But it's nice to see that their spirit and memory continues, and I think that's comforting to their families. So before anything else, let me get to the scholarships. The first one, Alexis Oederin. Did I say it right? And the next one, and I'm not Greek, so Pantiotis Koussalis. And the next one, I don't know how you do all you do, Alexander Malto. And the last one, Heather Myers. To qualify for this scholarship, students had to fill out an application and write an essay about a staff member that really affected them. The group of about 8 of us that read through were really touched by the things that the students wrote, and my advice to you is make sure you let those teachers know and the staff members, because we live for those things. Thank you.
The next award is the Hunterdon Central Foundation Upton Scholarship, which is awarded to 2 college-bound students, 1 male and 1 female, who demonstrate a desire to help others, involvement in the school and local community, and have a strong academic record. Most importantly, these students were supposed to write an essay on how they believe they fulfill the Hunterdon Central 6 pillars of character: caring, citizenship, trustworthiness, responsibility, respect, and fairness. These 2 are considered 2 of the kindest, most bright students in the entire class of 2018. On behalf of the Hunterdon Central Foundation, this year's recipients are Joshua Bordwick and Samantha Almeida. The next award is the Hunterdon County School Counselor Association Graduating Senior Award, which is presented to a senior based on their essay about how their school counselor has had an impact on them. On behalf of the Hunterdon County School Counselors Association, this year's recipient is Christopher Antonello. The next award is the International Thespian Society Troop 3035 Scholarship, which is, oh, there's a presenter for this. The presenter for this year's award is actually seated on stage, Class of 2018 Senior and Thespian Society President Nithya Patlola.
Hi everyone, my name is Nithya Patlola and I'm the president of the International Thespian Society Troop 3035. This society honors students who have excelled in theater programs at their schools. Today, I'm honored to be here to present the Thespian Scholarship to one of my peers, Sophia Costa. Sophia has demonstrated a passion and a dedication to the theater arts that is so admirable, and I wish her the best of luck next year. Congratulations, Sophia.
The next award is the Italian American Heritage Club of Hunterdon County Scholarship, which is given to a college-bound senior of Italian American heritage with academic excellence and a record of extracurricular and community service activities. On behalf of the Italian American Heritage Club of Hunterdon County, this year's recipient is Samuel Thompson. The next award is the Jessica Valentina Tyrol Memorial Scholarship, and we will also present the Sue Stevens Scholarship, which will both be presented by Hunterdon Central staff member Maria Montalbano.
Good evening. The Jessica Valentina Tyrol Memorial Scholarship was created in loving memory of a close friend of my daughter, a 2006 graduate of Hunterdon Central. Jess lost her battle to melanoma cancer at the young age of 24. When choosing a recipient for Jess's scholarship, we were looking for a college-bound student that reflected Jess's amazing characteristics. A student who performed above average academically, participated in extracurricular activities, exemplifies Jess's love of family and friends, her quiet determination, and her courage in extraordinary challenges. This year, we have chosen 2 recipients for the Jessica Valentina Tyrol Scholarship. On behalf of my daughter and the Tyrol family, I would like to present our first recipient, Angela Lai. Our second recipient is Samantha Riley. The Sue Stevens Memorial Scholarship is given in honor of a former teacher, coach, and friend who was respected here at Hunterdon Central High School, who lost her courageous battle with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma at the young age of 28. A scholarship was named in her honor to be given to a student athlete who exemplifies Sue's outstanding character and spirit. It gives me great pleasure to give this year's scholarship to Katerina Stefanik. Thank you.
The next award is the Jim Roll Scholar Athlete Award, which is sponsored by the Reddington Recreation Department for a senior varsity athlete with a strong academic record and participation in the Reddington Rec program. On behalf of the Reddington Recreation Department, this year's recipient is Colleen Barrett. The next award is the John B. Nelson Memorial Scholarship, Love What You Do, which will be presented by Carol, Robert, and Ryan Nelson.
The Love What You Do Scholarship was established in 2010 to continue the legacy of my father, John B. Nelson. My father was an entrepreneur who established his own business, media marketing services, in Flemington. Our scholarship was named after my father's message, no matter what you do in life, make sure you love what you do. Our candidate this year best illustrated the passion of the title of our scholarship. Her interest in the arts from a very early age and her strengths in math held her to the field of drawing and design. Throughout her school years, she developed her skills by taking the full-year architecture class and other design electives, all which inspired her to become an architect. We believe it will be a career she will truly love.
It's our pleasure to present the 2018 Love What You Do Scholarship to Haley Lozak.
The next award is the John F. Krause Memorial Scholarship. John F. Krause is considered by many to be the founder of the music department at Hunterdon Central. He was the first band and orchestra director and built the music program up from nothing to an award-winning group of ensembles that have traveled the country and the world. His dedication to the art of music education was an inspiration. This scholarship goes to a deserving student that has served actively in the Hunterdon Central Music Program and is planning to study music in a capacity moving forward. On behalf of the music department, this year's recipient is Christopher Antonello. The next award is the Jonathan Slusher Memorial Scholarship, which is given in memory of Jonathan Slusher and given to a senior who is planning to major in journalism or communications, which was Jonathan's passion. On behalf of the Slusher family, this year's recipient is Lauren Blazer. The next award is the Jurgensen Family Scholarship, which is given to a college-bound senior going to Rutgers University with a strong academic performance and characteristics of good citizenship. On behalf of Rutgers University, this year's recipients are Zhao Xing Zhou and Alexis Oyiterin. The next award is the Karen Delisle Memorial Journalism Scholarship, which is given to a college-bound senior in honor and memory of Karen J. Delisle, who was a columnist and reporter for the Hunterdon County Democrat prior to losing her battle against cancer. Her son, John Delisle, is an English faculty member. The student must research and write a credible human interest feature story suitable for publication in a general circulation newspaper. On behalf of the Hunterdon County Democrat and the Delisle family, this year's recipient is Lauren Blazer. The next award is the Linda Farrell Memorial Scholarship, which is offered through the Hunterdon County School Nurses Association for a 2- or 4-year college-bound senior who plans to enter a nursing program. On behalf of the Hunterdon County School Nurses, this year's recipient is Jillian Mielek. The next award is the Live Your Dream Kevin Gilbert Scholarship, which will be presented by Karen Gilbert.
Good evening. First, our family would like to thank Hunterdon Central Regional High School, the Hunterdon Central baseball team, and the individuals and businesses that support and donate to the Kevin Gilbert Scholarship, Live Your Dream. I would especially like to thank Amy Malzone, Linda Ake, Ingrid Noonan, and Donna Boncala Gurney, for without their continued dedication and commitment to this scholarship, it would not be possible. Kevin's dream was to become a player in Major League Baseball. He wrote in one of his school papers, "I hold a deep passion for the game. Baseball is my life. There is nothing more that I enjoy than stepping out onto the field in between those chalky foul lines." To Kevin, baseball was more than just a game. Kevin himself had the determination to be recognized as a top player in baseball. His passion of the game of baseball made him strive to be the best. He knew that he would have to be persistent and put hard work both on and off the field toward distant rewards. He would always come back for more, whether it was from a success or failure. He wanted to continue to learn about the game. He loved and respected his coaches and teammates and the bond created in achieving a competitive spirit and being a team player. He knew if you could be better, he could be better, if you could be better. Kevin's passion was not limited to his own self-improvement. He enjoyed being a leader and encouraging and mentoring young players. Kevin was starting his journey to achieving his dream, being offered an 85% academic and athletic scholarship to a Division I college. It is one of our greatest regrets for him, never having the opportunity to follow his dream and see where his hard work would have taken him. Kevin was very special to his family and friends. However, it was the stories that people shared with us after his death of how he affected them are what amazed and touched us the most. His ability to see the people around him and make a connection with every type of person, both in and out of school, was touching. He was very humble in his actions. A parent told me they asked their 2 children after Kevin's death, "If this had happened to you, do you think that you too would have had such an impact?" They responded, "No." The parent then asked, "Well, what do we need to do to change that?" That is what these students are doing, making a difference. We hope that all the applicants will continue to strive to achieve their dream and live their lives with unselfish passion, and in their lifetime to be remembered not only for what they achieved, but by what kind of person they were, and to honor Kevin Gilbert's memory every day with a giving spirit. I would like to thank each applicant for the time and effort they needed to apply for this scholarship. First, I would like to present the recipient of an honorary scholarship that we are presenting in memory of a dear personal and family friend, Donna Boncala, whose 2 children, Brittany and Brandon, also graduated from Hunterdon Central. Donna was a strong supporter of the Kevin Gilbert Scholarship and stood by my side every year as I presented the award and awarded these scholarships to the students. She always kept me organized and on task. Donna passed away this December after her battle with cancer. She was a successful business leader in her field and continually mentored to help others succeed. This honor is being presented to a young lady that Donna would have admired as a strong advocate for women, not only in business, but the community, Christina Gomez. Achieving her dream would have her owning and managing her own organization that works with the government and the people to let all voices be heard in a peaceful and respectful environment. Through her position on the Student Council Executive Board, which works with the principal and superintendent, she created Unity Conference, which allows students' voices to be heard. This led her to create an event called Women's Leadership Conference in association with County Clerk Mary Melfi to work towards solving one of the United Nations target goals, ensuring full and effective participation of women and equal opportunities for leading at all levels of decision-making in political, economic, and public life. This event brought together leaders in the community and business to talk to young women about challenges that they have faced. Christina received the Excellence in Education Award Helping Hands Award from the Good News Home for Women, and a chair on the Staff Member Recognition Committee. She is most proud of being the president for Student Council and hopes that she has had a positive impact on the school for many years to come. Now in alphabetical order, I will try to give a glimpse of the next recipient's dreams. However, I will not encompass their whole story and why they were chosen. Christopher Antonello. Christopher's dream is to become a successful financial advisor while continuing his passion for music by performing on the piano and organ and using his talents for the benefit of the community. He has earned various honors and awards, such as the Community Service Praise Referral, which is awarded for extensive community service through the National Honor Society. He has been on the honor roll all 4 years and named Scholar Athlete on the varsity bowling team. He is most proud of earning the Certificate of Musical Achievement after his performance of Puccini's Nessun Dorma at Carnegie Hall in New York City. He will be pursuing his Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Finance at Georgetown University. Next is Brittany Bill. Brittany's dream is to play lacrosse at the highest level and has committed to play at James Madison University, a top 5 Division I school. She hopes to continue her passion and play on the recently established Professional Women's Lacrosse League, using her skills and experience to be able to lead her to becoming a college lacrosse coach. Brittany's coach, Jillian Nealon, wrote that Brittany is the most dedicated, hardest-working player she has ever had the pleasure of coaching. She is gifted with a natural talent and athleticism that, combined with her work ethic, allows her to turn her playing into something spectacular. Brittany is the ideal role model for younger athletes, achieving a 3.91 GPA, a list of academic and athletic awards in both field hockey and lacrosse, including National Girls and Women in Sports honoree from Seton Hall University, Destination Athlete, and Complete Athletic finalist. She is most proud in signing her letter of intent to play at James Madison University. Justin DeMartin. Justin's dream is to become a PBA bowler and qualify to make the first U.S. Olympic team next year and to make the sport as popular as it should be. He will be pursuing a degree at Indiana Institute of Technology in their Accounting Finance Business program, while continuing his passion of becoming a top bowler. Justin has participated with the USBC for the past 10 years and has earned numerous championships and awards, including designated athlete for the last 3 years. He qualified for the USBC Junior Gold the last 3 years, named MVP, earned High Series, and named All-County, and he is most proud of earning 4 varsity letters. The next is Dana Flood. Dana's dream is to play college soccer as a student athlete, pursuing a career working with athletes and students through guidance, counseling, or teaching, and would like to coach soccer. Dana knows firsthand how to work through injury and stay focused on academics to reach her goals, and feels she can help student athletes stay focused amidst injuries or adversities. She is proud of being a soccer player on the Hunterdon Central varsity team. She was chosen as a captain her senior year and played an important role helping them win the Hunterdon Warren Sussex Tri-County Championship 3 years in a row, and the Group 4 sectionals the last 2 years. She is most proud of winning the first Hunterdon Central Women's Soccer New Jersey State Championship. She will continue to follow her dream as a student athlete at Westchester University, earning a Division I scholarship. The next recipient is Logan Heft. Logan's dream was to be recruited by a Division I college. At this time, there are only 35 schools that offer scholarships to play volleyball, and has been offered a scholarship to play at Lehigh University. He was introduced to the sport freshman year. Previous to that, he excelled at basketball and took up volleyball to keep fit on the off season. He fell in love with the sport. Withstanding some criticism from his peers, he discovered how physical the game was and the power with which elite players hit and blocked. To become elite at the sport was going to require hard work and persistence if he was going to make varsity, which he accomplished as the only sophomore. Logan's coach said that his consistent work ethic earned him a spot in the starting rotation, last year being loaded with 10 seniors. They went on to an undefeated school season and climbed to being ranked number 1. He said that Logan was a leader and developed a weight training program for the team that will have a positive impact for the team for years to come. He has been named on the AVCA 2018 Boys Senior All-American Watch List and Central Jersey Volleyball's MVP. Besides proving to himself and others that he would achieve his goal, Logan is most proud of being selected to play for USA Volleyball High Performance, where he competed with over 700 athletes being evaluated by Team USA coaches to receive an invitation to play in Colorado Springs, where his team took the silver. He was drafted because of his abilities as an elite blocker and hitter, and that he was always ready to go. And I hope I don't kill this name either. Paniotis Kouslos. Paniotis, a.k.a. Peter, I heard, dream is to become a mechanical engineer and to take his ideas and apply them in society by designing innovative products that will facilitate human activities and improving the quality of life. Peter's teacher for technology, engineering, and design wrote that he would place Peter in the top 95% of students he has ever taught. His skill at building physical models and the knowledge of problem solving is of the highest quality in the entire student body. He's respectful and personable to both teachers and classmates. His favorite thing to do at the moment is building his senior project, which is a go-kart, and cannot wait to drive it. Earning many awards in both academics and cross-country, named co-captain of the cross-country team, and receiving the Coach's Award, he is most proud of being selected by faculty for the Career and Technical Education Advisory Board, one of 3 students chosen to collaborate on improving the robotics program. Christina Mitro. Christina's dream is to become a high school coach. She hopes to teach young adults beyond the sport of basketball and to develop good morals, discipline, and respect. Her basketball coach, Jamie Bush, wrote that one of Christina's finest qualities is her ability to place the needs of others above her own. She admires her fearlessness and drive. Battling a season-long injury her junior year, she was determined to make her senior year her most successful yet. What she brings to the court as a leader is irreplaceable. Being awarded both the Warrior Award and Scholar Athlete, Christina is most proud of earning the Warrior Award because after 4 surgeries, being able to come back made fighting the pain and gaining mental toughness through the recovery worth it. She will be attending Hobart and William Smith colleges. The next is Jackson Mordecki. Jackson's dream is to pursue a career of becoming a lawyer and to keep playing his favorite sport of lacrosse and coach young athletes and have a positive impact on their lives as his coaches have had on him. He realized his dream of pursuing law after taking criminal law and civil law classes. Jackson earned 2 varsity letters for football and 2 varsity letters in lacrosse while maintaining a 3.9 GPA and being on the honor roll. He is most proud of earning the Student of the Month award, which is awarded to a student that demonstrates exemplary performance in and out of the classroom. Jackson wrote that this award truly portrays everything he works for every day. Coach Tom Bill wrote that in a time where selflessness is sorely needed, Jackson truly exemplifies our attitude of living and playing something bigger than self. Jackson will be attending Penn State University at the Smeel College of Business. The next recipient is Luke Morganti. Luke's dream is to become a UN ambassador or similar foreign affairs minister who has the means to change legislation and bring awareness to problems and inequalities. Luke also has a passion to help save dying languages, which happens when the last speakers have passed away without the text being written or recorded. There are an estimated 7,000 different languages. 50% of them are expected to be gone within the next 100 years. Inspired and mentored by Dr. Safidinpour? Okay. The head of the Endangered Language Documentation Program, which is the largest grant-giving organization for language preservation in the world, she writes that Luke has a deep understanding of what this modern development means for humanity and younger generations. It is in his heart to spread the word and to inform. This shows his dedication to inspire others to care about languages and culture. Luke will be majoring in international studies and German with minors in linguistics and Turkish at Indiana University. Alexis Oyudarin. Alexis' dream is to continue cheerleading in college by making the Rutgers University cheerleading team and to continue on to make the all-girls national U.S. cheerleading team. Alexis' coach, Lauren Del Russo, describes her as the overall package, offering compassion, leadership, and determination, and is always one of the first people to offer assistance to her coaches and teammates. She is one of the most skillful on the team, shows respect and commitment, and has strong leadership skills. Earning numerous championships in cheerleading and dance, most recently the 2018 New Jersey State Championship, she is most proud of earning the UCA national title in 2017. Because of the hard work her 20 teammates needed to overcome numerous injuries and obstacles, they persevered together to become national champions. The next is Nitya Patsalola. I knew I was going to mess that up. Nitya's passion is music and theater, and her dream is to pursue this in college and perhaps beyond on a professional stage. Hard work and months in training landed her roles in The Diary of Anne Frank and Anything Goes. She also loves singing with the Madrigal Girls at Hunterdon Central. She has participated in many theater department events, from acting to directing young students. Melissa Mongi wrote that Nitya's work ethic is something that makes her stand out among others because it is with quiet humility that she excels in whatever she takes on and embodies kindness that extends to her peers, teachers, and the audience. She is most proud of becoming the president of the International Thespian Honor Society. She has been accepted into the New York University Stern School of Business and plans to follow her passion in theater and music while attending there as far as it will take her. The next recipient is Lexi Semchik. Lexi's dream is to be an anchor on ESPN, working specifically in baseball. Growing up, only a handful of women have been given opportunities to be seen as sports broadcasters, and she has admired those women who have made it, such as Meredith Micariff. She keeps active in sports, being a captain on the Hunterdon Central varsity softball team and working at Diamond Nation, working camps and clinics. Amy Wicki, coach at Diamond Nation, wrote that Lexi does a great job giving back, instructing and being patient, and is a proven role model for these young girls. She constantly keeps up on sporting events and stats throughout the country. She has been on the honor roll every year at Hunterdon Central, and she is most proud of her role as Key Club Secretary, which has given her opportunities to work in the community and become a better leader and gain confidence when speaking in front of large groups. She will be attending Emerson College, which is one of the best broadcasting and journalism schools in the country. The next recipient is Ryan Walsh. Ryan's dream is to become a conservation biologist. His passion is camping and being outdoors. He wants to find ways to help various species to thrive despite the ongoing impact that climate change and human activities have had on them. He helped develop the trail system in Reddington Township with the goal to preserve the town's wildlife while allowing citizens to connect with nature by hiking the community open space trails. He also plans to continue his athletic interests on cross-country and track. He was captain on the Hunterdon Central cross-country team, earning 3 Athlete of the Meet pins and the Varsity Club Award. Ryan is most proud of earning his Eagle Scout Award, which took many hours of leadership, service, and hard work to obtain the highest rank in the Boy Scouts of America. He will be attending the University of Rhode Island. And the last recipient is Xue Blake. Alexa's dream is to become a starter all 4 years at the collegiate level for field hockey and to become a high school math teacher and to coach field hockey at the school where she teaches. Coaching a team will allow me to share my knowledge and mentor young players. A fellow teammate wrote of Alexa that Alexa was everything someone could hope for in a leader, friend, teammate, and role model. Her coach, Jennifer Sponso, emphasized that Alexa demonstrates such powerful and meaningful qualities for aspiring young women. Voted captain, all-conference second team, and to the National Academic Squad, which requires an athlete to maintain a 3.5 GPA. Being on the honor roll every semester, she is most proud of winning the Hunterdon Warren Sussex Tri-County Championship throughout the season. Alexa has committed to play field hockey at Fairleigh Dickinson University and will be entering into a 5-year program majoring in mathematics with a master's in secondary education. We'd like to congratulate all the students tonight, and we hope that you will be able to continue to live your dream. Thank you.
The next award is the Main Street Bagel Scholarship, which is given to a college-bound senior who is pursuing business as a major. On behalf of John Puckett, owner of Main Street Bagel in Flemington, this year's recipient is Justin Thomas. The next award is the Matthew C. Norton Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented by Jay Norton.
Good evening. On behalf of the International School of Brussels Foundation, I'm pleased to award the Matthew C. Norton Memorial Scholarship this evening for excellence in technical theater. My son Matthew attended the International School of Brussels in Belgium while I was on an international assignment. He was devoted to the theater at that school over a number of years. He was to return to Hunterdon Central, but unfortunately was killed in an auto accident about 20 years ago. He looked forward to contributing to the theater here at Hunterdon. In memory of Matt, I would be pleased to present this year's award to Michaela Smith.
The next award is the Matthew Sanquini Memorial Baseball Scholarship, which is given in loving memory of former Hunterdon Central student Matthew Sanquini, given to seniors planning on attending college and have been former members of the Flemington Raritan baseball program or current members of the Hunterdon Central baseball or softball team. On behalf of Tom Francavilla and in memory of Matthew Sanquini, this year's recipients are 3: Madison McKevitt, Brian Wickman, and Justin DeMartin.
Nice job, Brian.
The next award is the Matthew Sanquini Memorial Wrestling Scholarship in memory of Matthew, given to a senior member of the Hunterdon Central Wrestling Team or former member of the Flemington Elks Wrestling Program who is attending a 2- or 4-year college. He could not be here tonight, but on behalf of the Sanquini family, this year's recipient is James Young. The next award is the Michael Poley Jr. Memorial Scholarship presented by Mike Poley.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, students. This scholarship was created in memory of our son, Mike, a 2002 graduate of Central. Following his graduation, he went off to Virginia Tech to study biology in hopes of going into medical research. On April 16, 2007, just a few weeks from graduation, Mike lost his life along with 31 other students and faculty in the deadliest mass school shooting in U.S. history. We miss him very much and still grieve his loss, as well as the loss of so many others killed in shootings since then that are becoming far too commonplace across our nation. The potential for being attacked by someone with a gun has caused a significant shift in the educational experience for our kids, as well as those who educate them. For example, today schools conduct active shooter drills so people know where to hide if a gunman comes into the building. When I was growing up, we had nuclear attack drills where we learned to go into a corner of a building or under a desk. Some people out here will remember that as well. That's no more. Some people are calling for things like full-time police presence in schools, installing metal detectors, limiting the access into a school, or even arming staff. That is unfortunate, but that is where we are headed, as there appears to be limited political resolve to truly address the root causes for this epidemic. Hopefully, things will begin to change with the movement started by students, Parkland, who through your voices and casting your votes will force the changes necessary so that you're no longer afraid when you come to school. My wife and I, who couldn't be here tonight because she's sick, sorry, are optimistic that your generation will succeed where ours has failed you. We're sorry for that. Our son Mike enjoyed his time here at Central, especially the people he had a chance to meet. Whether it was working to balance his schoolwork with football and lacrosse demands or hanging out with his buddies, he never had a bad thing to say about anyone. Never forgetting his own personal experiences with bullying as a young child, Mike became a person who instinctively looked out for those who struggled or felt left out, no matter what, because he never forgot what he had experienced. As a result, this scholarship is based on a demonstration of those qualities that we feel represent Mike's desire to help others, regardless of who they are, without any interest in personal recognition or reward. There's far more that I could say about these two individuals tonight, but I won't in the need for time. The first scholarship winner is a young man who overcame his own challenging situation and used that as motivation not only to improve himself, but to befriend those subject to bullying or ridicule and share his time and knowledge with them. Instead of taking the easy way out by doing nothing, this young man took it upon himself to help others more vulnerable. My wife, Teresa, and I are pleased to award a scholarship to Gregory Bristol. The next scholarship winner is a young woman who is motivated to work with the senior community and took the initiative to develop an interactive science program for senior residents at a local assisted living facility right here in Flemington. My wife and I can appreciate that since my father had been in assisted living and lived nearby before he died. This program was highly welcomed because it keeps the residents' minds and bodies engaged in the learning process and helping them to keep active. It means more to them than you know. Teresa and I are pleased to award the second Michael Poley Jr. Scholarship to Sarah Collodi. Thank you.
The next award this evening is the Michael Tukolsky Jr. Scholarship, which will be presented by Counseling Services Secretary Jean Martinetti.
Good evening. The Michael Tukolsky Jr. Memorial Scholarship is presented to a graduating student who participated in track and field. I have been asked by Michael's mother to each year read the poem Michael wrote about his feelings for pole vaulting. So before I introduce this year's recipient, I am honored to read Michael's poem. Run with rhythm and high knees, quick, plant foot, jump and press into the pole. Strong chest and long trail leg. Begin swing with one knee bent 90 degrees, other straight. Swing long around shoulders. Get hips above shoulders while rowing. Pull as pole starts to unbend. Feet pointing to the sky, straighten other leg. Turn to go over the bar. Push off the top of the pole. Enjoy. When I pole vault oh so high, I feel as if I could cut the sky. By Michael Tukolsky Jr., 2007. It is my pleasure to award this scholarship to Terry Puma.
The next award is the Mike Martino Jr. Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented by John Martino.
Hi, I'm John Martino. I'm here to present the Reddington Junior Baseball League Mike Martino Jr. Memorial Scholarship. Mike was my dad. He passed away 30 years ago. Today would actually be his 75th birthday, so it's fitting that I'm presenting the scholarship tonight. My dad loved baseball and all sports for that matter. He devoted his time to various sports that me and my brothers played, but especially to the baseball league and fields at Railroad Avenue and White House. He held team sports in high regard. He felt that sports were an integral part of a child's growth, but academics always came first. He would actually check his players' report cards and they would get benched if they didn't do well in school. I don't know if that would fly today, but it worked back then. With those values in mind, the league set up this scholarship fund shortly after his death. This year's recipient grew up playing baseball at the Railroad Avenue fields, one of which my dad helped build. The recipient built upon that experience is now on the Hunterdon Central varsity baseball team. His baseball experience played a big part in the committee selecting him, but his academics impressed us more. He had a 4.15 GPA at the time of the application. He's also a member of the National Honor Society, the Math, Social Studies, and German Honor Societies. That's quite a resume for a young man. I know I didn't have that resume when I won this award. He'll take both his academic and baseball prowess to Virginia to attend Washington and Lee University. If my dad were alive, I think he would have picked this young man as well, and I think he'd be proud to give him the award. Please help me to congratulate Brian Wickman as the recipient of this award.
The next award is the Paul Phillips Eye and Surgery Center Scholarship, which is presented to a college-bound student planning a career in medicine or science. Although not here tonight, this year the Paul Phillips and Eye Surgery Center selected Arlie Corrado. The next award is the Raritan Township PBA 337 Scholarship, which is given to a Raritan Township resident planning to further his or her education in the field of criminal justice, law, public safety, or human services. On behalf of the Raritan Township and Officer Tim Nemeth of Hunterdon Central, this year's recipient is Tulsi Dooley. The next award is the Raymond E. Cray Scholarship, which is given to a Hunterdon Central senior who was pursuing his or her education at Rutgers University with a strong academic record and strong personal credentials. Not here this evening, we will accept the award on her behalf is Arlie Corrado. The next award is the Raymond P. Farley Superintendent Scholarship, which is given in recognition of Raymond Farley's service to Hunterdon Central as superintendent. It is presented to a student continuing his or her education with a good academic record and demonstration of extracurricular activities and to help offset the cost of their education, values that were most important to Mr. Farley. This year's recipient is Olivia Arena. The next award is the Reddington PBA 317 Scholarship, given to college-bound seniors planning to pursue a career in law enforcement, law, human services, or a related field. On behalf of the Reddington Police Department, this year's recipients are Justin Anno and Kelsey Rodriguez. The next award is the Robert Perez Memorial Scholarship, which is presented by Gina, Bob, and Alexa Perez.
This scholarship is in memory of my brother, Robert, who not only graduated with a stellar GPA, but left an indelible mark on each life he touched along the way. Robert was a 2012 graduate who attended TCNJ as a physics major. He was a true inspiration to all who knew him. He passed away in 2014 at the age of 19. The criteria for this scholarship is to pursue a science path in college, have an excellent grade point average, and have overcome some kind of challenge during the 4 years of high school. We have selected 3 graduates that we believe possess the qualities that Robert would have been proud of. All of these individuals have had to overcome challenges and proven that with perseverance, hard work, and a dream, anything is possible. We are very proud to present this award in memory of Robert to Miles Lanica, Michaela Smith, and Ryan Walsh.
The next award is the Samantha Billig Business Award, which will be presented by Hunterdon Central Business Education teacher Julie Nealon.
On behalf of Samantha, she really wanted to be here, but her daughter, Madeline Elizabeth, arrived on Monday, 10 pounds, 12 ounces. So she came home from the hospital today. Sam was Teacher of the Year here, County Teacher of the Year, and the grant money she received, she wanted to put back to a student who excelled in one of the classes she teaches, which is entrepreneurship. She is an outstanding teacher. I'm proud to call her my colleague. I've learned a lot from her. One of the things that they do is they create a business plan at the end, and she does a Shark Tank presentation where she has administrators come in and be sharks. And the person that's receiving this award did a good job on the business plan. This is what Sam wanted me to say. And the project was so thorough because of her hard work. I am proud to give this to Hannah Batchelder. Sorry, Hannah.
Know that we do our very best with names up here. The next award tonight is the Silver Oak Learning K-12 Scholarship, which is given to local business Silver Oak across the street and a center in Clinton, where many of our students utilize test prep services and tutoring services. Silver Oak gives out 2 scholarships to students who have demonstrated academic achievement and strength in extracurricular activities. On behalf of Silver Oak, this year's recipients are Nathaniel Miller and Kayla Whitlock. The next award is the Susan Unitas Kastner Memorial Scholarship, which is given to a college-bound senior pursuing a career in the nursing profession. On behalf of their selection committee, this year's recipient is Tyla Tomaszewski. The next 2 awards are in memory of Thomas M. Whitlock for his service to both the engineering field and the helping profession. On behalf of the Whitlock family, this year's recipients for the helping profession in medicine are Peter Custy, and for engineering, Ronan Luina. The next award is the Timothy Piazza Memorial Scholarship, which will be presented by Jim and Evelyn Piazza.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Piazza. Jim couldn't be here tonight. The Timothy J. Piazza Memorial Foundation was created a year ago in memory of Tim Piazza. In our first year, we raised close to over $250,000, and we're looking forward to another successful year. We have a golf outing in August, and it can be accessed at www.liveliketim.org. The purpose of the foundation is to provide funding for prosthetics and adaptive technologies to aid people, especially children, who cannot afford to be made whole otherwise. We also dedicated a portion of the funding for scholarships to Hunterdon Central Scholar athletes, as well as students involved in Teen Pep and the Red Devil Ambassadors, who embody the values and characteristics of Tim, as evidenced by an essay by the student, as well as a letter of recommendation by a friend. Tim planned on majoring in mechanical engineering and intended on a career in developing prosthetics. He was dedicated to his friends. He was the guy who lit up a room and just wanted to make people laugh and be happy. He definitely made a mark on the hearts of his family, his friends, his community, and people across the United States who have reached out to us. It is an honor to present the following 10 awards. Cassie Nunez. Samantha Riley. Victoria Wheatley. Courtney McManus. Oh, okay. Brittany Bill. Colleen Barrett. Hannah Korn. Jackson Mordecki. Joshua Bordwick. And Alexis Oyediran. And I will accept Courtney McManus's award on her behalf. Thanks.
The next award is the Virginia Borman-Bukowski Memorial Scholarship, which is given to students planning to pursue a career in nursing or a health profession. This year, there are 3 recipients: Tyler McAloon, Angela Lai, and Chao Xing Zhou. And this is the moment that I concern myself with every year before the last award, with every hope in me that there's only one student left on this stage who has not received an award, or the last 6 months didn't go so well. So if you did not receive an award tonight yet, I'm going to ask you to please stand. Oh, Sophia, thank you. Stay standing. The last award this evening is the White House Rotary Club Scholarship plus the Patience Award, which is given to a college-bound senior who has achieved a strong academic record and excelled in community service and extracurricular activities. On behalf of the White House Rotary Club, this year's recipient is Sophia Tapina. Candy for her later. And to make some closing remarks tonight is the Vice Principal for the Class of 2018, Mr. Michael Carr.
Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our community partners for their efforts in providing all of the awards and scholarships this evening, and to Mrs. Nectarline for her work to make tonight a success. This evening is an extraordinary example of the strength of the Hunterdon Central community. I would also like to thank all of the family, friends, the Hunterdon Central Board of Education, and staff that have supported each of our honorees during their time at Hunterdon Central. Seniors, you have been honored tonight for all of your hard work, dedication, and commitment as a Hunterdon Central student in preparation for the next challenge in your life. And in closing, I would like to congratulate all of our class of 2018 award and scholarship recipients tonight with a final round of applause. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your evening.